Fort Worth teacher, 28, loses $32,000 fraud versus scam. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com blog and become our supporter on Patreon. Corey Santos, Sunday, June 29, 2025. MoneyWise. After spending years saving money in the hopes of starting a family, Russell Leahy and his wife are now forced to live paycheck to paycheck. Leahy, a 28-year-old teacher from Fort Worth, Texas, recently lost $32,000 to scammers who tricked him into revealing sensitive financial information. "It was my entire life savings," Leahy told WFAA. "I had literally never felt like the wind had been taken out of my sails before. I'd never really felt like I was going to pass out before, but it really felt like the end of the world for me." Leahy was reportedly contacted by scammers who claimed to be representatives of Chase Bank. The supposed bank reps called to inform Leahy that his account had been compromised and that he needed to protect his finances by moving the cash into a secure account. All it took were a few text messages and some counterfeit banking information in order to appear genuine. "I couldn't even believe how sophisticated it was," Leahy told WFAA. Now, the newlywed is trying to warn people about the scam that cost him everything in the hopes of preventing others from falling for the same scheme. Fraud versus a scam. Unfortunately for Leahy, the situation went from bad to worse when he contacted Chase Bank to report the incident. According to WFAA, the bank told Leahy that his account isn't covered by fraud protection, arguing that Leahy was the victim of a scam and not financial fraud. In making this distinction, Chase Bank returned just over $2,000 to Leahy's account, which is merely a fraction of his total loss. When WFAA contacted Chase Bank for comment, the bank offered clarification on the distinction between fraud and a scam. Fraud on a bank account involves someone illegally accessing someone else's account and making withdrawals, transfers, or purchases without the account holder's permission, the bank stated in its emailed reply. A scam, on the other hand, is a deceptive scheme or trick used to cheat someone out of their money or other valuable assets, which is what happened to Leahy. Chase Bank's response likely isn't what Leahy wanted to hear, but that hasn't stopped him from sharing his story in order to prevent others from making the same mistakes. "I'd rather I be the sacrificial lamb for the rest of these people and maybe save other people's money from being stolen," he said. "I'm really hoping to look ahead and move on with my life and not have to start over from scratch." How to avoid falling for similar scams. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com blog and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: dinarrecaps.com